bowl a couple times and drink a margarita. Like, what the fuck is happening? Like, I'm sorry, but Mexicans do it all the time. And they seem to have a lot of fun at their parties. So, yeah, I'm all for tequila now.
Here's Sarah. Sarah, glad to see you. Sarah.
Like,
We're fucked up having a great time. Not on the first date either. We're fucked up having a great time. Not on the first date either. Yes,
Okay, so
we
basically,
had so much fun. We just laughed. Literally, like, all night long. We lived super high and just giggled all
she's saying,
fucking blessed.
We literally just laughed our asses off. For stupid shit. You know, have you ever been so high that you're just like, everything is hilarious? And even when you know, like, logic is a tiny where you're
okay, background to these two
when
people.
this is dumb, and that makes it
I've
funnier.
researched
That's where
Diana
we were.
Kane
The
on
stupider
Facebook.
it was, the dumber it
Dana
was.
loses her keys one more time, she's fucking fired. Can't lose those keys.
Right,
Where's my keys? They're in the bathroom on the fucking floor.
Dude, we're in a hotel room, and we're just throwing
I lost the
shit
vape 45 times. Where is it?
We have all this
I
equipment.
can't stop it
And
because
all
this
this stuff, and I
computer's
brought like
being
way
hacked.
too many clothes because I didn't know what I was gonna wear.
Where's
Got
my
a bloody
And I'm
sandals?
literally
screen
not
share.
wearing anything I brought except the pants. I ended up not even wearing any of the clothes I brought. And I brought like half what I got.
She
half my
is
shit.
using the men to get
I
ahead
didn't know
and gay ultra victim.
Been having the most fun ever.
And this guy's been following her on the Facebook and on
He came a day early
the channel.
because we really wanted to.
We know you got some gangster Oakleys, but they're not gangster Oakleys.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Right, this is
Poor baby.
Thank
the background about Will and then Diana.
So we came a day early.
She doesn't look like that on a Facebook. Diana Kane, Cain. Her history, her first marriage at 18 years of age. And she publicly admits it because Will has rearranged her Facebook page. All the lovely photos of herself completely different when she was as a mother and a wife. And then she only posts videos of her past and they're still up on her Facebook page. And it shows a lovely family home, very wealthy. And she goes a little bit about her family background when she was abused, started being abused at 14 years of age. And if you don't deal with trauma and abuse in your young life, you're going to be jumping from one relationship to another, and that's all she's been doing. And then if you get traumatized and used by men, and the drinks and drugs are involved, I'm not saying you are, now, they just met. And they're in that sort of honeymoon period, they just met and in a nice dream together. Now, she is very intelligent with the old videos, but she's changed through her horrific letdowns in her past. So she was used to money in a second relationship husband. Second husband was in the USA Army, Navy, really, in a good job. So she was used lifestyle with the house, the cars and everything. But he wasn't giving her love and attention as a woman's point of view. Something happened and she left. It doesn't say what age group by now. I suppose they would be 20, maybe older. Her sons, I don't know if she's got a daughter. But she never mentions it on her live streams. end of last summer. And then because this guy, Will, in California in America, started observing lots of people's websites and YouTube channels, and because of her image, obviously, watching her and getting her number. And she's so frank in her opinions, but she has let herself down the other day. She got herself so drunk, and what she'd ended up homeless. You see, in the videos I've been watching about an hour in the past recently on Facebook, building the picture background. Sadly, she hadn't dealt with her past traumas. So when she ended up homeless in her car, she would be used to jump onto another relationship, and they would promise to take her in to give her a place to live. But then when they tried it on with her, and she omits the details of it on a video, and it included drugging her and assaulting her, and she had to leave that house. She became homeless again, and she's not really had time to heal. So she's been jumping from one man to another over a period of time, and hoping that will stick as a proper long-term relationship, because that's what she's like. She's a tough cookie. And you see in some of her old videos that she's doing her own job and managing herself, but always mentioning she wants to look for a guy that can just pamper her, look after her, because that's all she's really known for 2 marriages, of a man providing for her. So that's why she latches on to men that may be able to provide her that financial security. And it's not changed with Will. He falls for her because of the looks and the personality. And you're trying to hack my computer now. Hiya, Murray. This is the one I'm sharing. Some point, you never. Oh no, I forgot all about it because I was watching some videos. So I'm just doing a background because I've been watching Diana's background videos on Facebook, and I put 2 and 2 together. So just highlight, comment. Okay. Yeah, I'm still out. I'll be going to sleep hopefully soon. So this is the channel stream, and just knowing about her history. Right, where am I? There we go. So she, and you got all the usual people in there, Scott and all that lot. So in that, what he's done, he's set it up. He's very good at computers. So since last year, he's been on the scene. And they're trying to hack into his computer because I worked out the NK Ultra Monet program. This is a very good time travel and all this stuff. So having seen that and watching this and her Facebook, her old pictures, it's like anything, her old pictures of herself, right? She left that beautiful home because of her second husband couldn't fulfill her needs, and she left her children. Well, I don't know what age they are now. And then what she's been doing, she fell out with these people that were treating her bad. She ended up in a homeless shelter in America, and then she basically, that recent guy called Jesse, that she's claimed she used to work in massage. She openly admits it in her videos on Facebook. So I don't know what type that is, what she did, but people could see that for themselves in the videos. And So yeah, she's used her charm. And the genuine video she's made when she's homeless in the car and when she's been in a hotel, she's doing her own job. That is a genuine Diana. Not these videos that you see now and the recent ones. The old ones are the genuine images. I can't get Facebook on this computer. So yeah, I just thought I'd just observe this, and I'll go right to the front and you can see they're laughing, drinking and joking.
I don't know how to tell you any other way.
Welcome, red car fly over. You're doing here.
Hello.
She never used to look like that.
You guys got together.
Yeah, but I'm working it. I'm making bitches work for me.
She's very hesitant with him. He's very much, you don't drive all that way from California to Arizona. And her features are drained because of the drink and drugs. All those years, unfortunately, she's turned to. Before that, completely different woman. And he doesn't, I can't say much about what I know about things about him publicly. So let's just go back into this train. So that's a short one, really. And because Will knows about computers, he is been helping of her past life. You've got her, the one that she keeps claiming is putting her details onto Kiwi Farm's website. That original best friend of hers, well, there was a fling with the
Kiwi Farm's website.
with her ex, her best friend's ex, and I think they had a relationship. It started from there. Yeah, I hope it gets some soup too. Thank you, Murray. So basically, she openly admitted on a Facebook page a post video about personal sexual things. I couldn't believe it. But anyway, and she looked a lovely lady, a lovely home and a kid, and she walked away from it. And so, yeah, she felt that the fallout with her old best friend began stalking with her. She began being targeted by those connected with her ex-husband, with his connections in the Navy and his very well-to-do family, very rich family. So she had all that luxury. She's never had to work. So she's literally been struggling trying to search for another individual that will help supply and be a sugar daddy or a potential future husband or boyfriend or whatever, and will look after her in that regard. So Will got her to do the videos, put herself front on camera, and the episodes recently where she was completely drunk with this guy claimed to be a housekeeper she's with and staying in the trailer, but there's other stuff behind the scenes you ain't gonna know. She's very protective, very defensive on comments about her personal life. I don't ask questions. I just say, look, you put it on Facebook in public format, and I just say, do you miss your children? And most probably they're older now from your ex past life. She's got avoidance. and it's clear from the avoidance trauma-based mind control is a disassociation. So much trauma the mind cannot cope with. Educateyourself.org website is a helpful website to look into on that basis, and this has always been the case. So she might be laughing and joking now, and you don't end up in a woman's homeless shelter and have a phone number of some random guy, and then you go to Arizona and your car breaks down, you haven't got insurance, and then the guy pays for the insurance. What does he want in return? So her past videos, if you can read between the lines on that, and her photos, it's well presented, because Will, behind the scene, I'm going to put alleged because I'm not there witnessing it myself. I'm just observation. So from my experience personally, I can see right through her, and I can see how she's come to where she is now. I hope she does find the happiness in Will, whatever transpires. But I'm hearing certain things about Will that it may not pan out as fruitful as Diana wishes it to be. But let's hope that couple can go on. So I'll go back to showing that.
So, anyway, sorry. I had glasses like this out in Somalia when you went or your surf problem. I got no problem with
Virgin
my own
Home
government.
Slices says the Russians are everywhere. Don't talk to that, goddammit.
No, I'm just saying. I shit with the Russians on Cuban shit with my government. I don't know if you've seen shit, but I'm kind of pissed at my government. I don't need to be going over to Russia and fucking with that and being mean. I got problems of my own.
Hey, Red Car says, I got hit with the B2K. Right now we got hit with Mike's hard lemonade.
Pretty much, yeah.
We got hit with this. This was our only target. And those 40 white cars. I don't know, there was a lot of white cars.
But this town is full of white cars.
I never saw more white cars in one town.
No, it told me.
Where was a black SUV with a tinted front window?
There was a white SUV and it was tinted front window.
Who
But
tints their window on a fucking SUV?
our government, yeah, totally. All government sucks. They get greedy and they get.
Okay, so it's the first day, and this is a website. TI News, and it's got a TII2 News. Okay.
All right, we're going to invite him.
Right. There you go.
Anybody in the video, right? And you can link to see if we can come on. The countdown is over. I will post the link in the chat. Okay, the link is in the chat. If anybody wants to enter and talk, we are about to talk
They're
now.
big,
We'll pin the message.
they're big minions.
Pin message. Okay.
Wait, why are we not talking?
Oh, because we're back over here.
Okay, there.
So the link is pinned in the chat. If
They're all big minions. Damn straight they are. God damn it.
Oh,
They know it.
we have
They both know it.
one SUV with the tinted windows.
Dude, I got to tell my secret service story today. I love telling that story. It's fun. And he's like, standing there. He's like, "Come on, let's go." He's like, "I've heard this story like 4 times already." I'm like, "But they didn't hear it. I want them to hear it because it's funny."
Really? It's not
Well, I
that
think
funny.
it's targeting. Okay, and the reasons you get targeted are endless and varied and many, and they're like snowflakes. No 2 reasons are the same. Who did you piss off? Somebody asked
Who
me.
did you piss off?
I got asked what I did to piss off the CIA, which pretty much told you who was right, who was going to run my hair now.
Her
The person who asked
ex-husband's.
me had reason to say such a thing and expect me to understand the implications of what he was saying. And yeah, here we are.
Here we are.
And, you know, Mr. Man.
Okay, we got something from Queen. What's Queen? Queen, you can come on panel. You come on panel, Queen. Come on.
Come on.
The link is pinned on the chat. It's a
We need to see if we can hear you.
yeah. We need somebody on the panel to see this works. We have no way of knowing. I will pin it again because I don't want to put
Chuck's
it
fault.
all.
Hey, you might be.
Does anybody have any questions in the chat about me and Dana? Please address them now.
Why
Does
did
anybody have
she
questions about me and Dana?
move to Arizona?
My kids might think they might be here. They might watch this later.
What is gross? What do you define as
So
gross?
if my son.
She admits she's got the sons.
Or Will's children.
Dana, what is gross? No, it's gross.
Okay, the answer to my friend. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Right? If you don't want to have to divulge that kind of information to strangers, then don't ask me to divulge it to you.
You
So
posted it on Facebook, Diana.
And if you wouldn't want to be grilled about your
5 minutes. The Queen said she will come out in 5 minutes. I will pin the link in the chat one more time. The Queen. Hold on.
If you don't ask some questions asked, you should not make this public like this.
Queen, want to come on?
I think they're just enjoying watching us talk.
I know, nobody wants to come on. But if anybody has any questions in the chat, please.
Yeah, if you have something in the chat, but just don't ask me about, because honestly, I have reason to believe that occasionally my sons check in on me and they don't want to see
if your sons are
or hear
watching,
anything.
it is wonderful. Amazing.
So she's still in contact with her sons then.
I found everything she lost. Everything. Within 2 seconds.
Yep. So, you know, this notwithstanding, we were completely sober today when we were running around.
I saw my mom. Yesterday.
No, I don't get to see my family.
I'm sleepy.
At least now, at least at the moment. So, you know, maybe that'll change.
We're not sleeping for a while.
You know, we're just having a good time enjoying each other's company and really just getting to know each other. Really kind of brainstorming because
Dana drove my car. I trusted her.
he
Drive my car.
he doesn't know Flagstaff, and he drove a really, really long way. And he just doesn't feel comfortable with the area because it can be challenging getting out of town. Okay, let me tell you something. I don't drive much. This town, okay.
We almost wound up in Star.
This town's got a weird thing, like his compass. Excuse me. His compass doesn't go to compass. Look at it. There's some shit going on here, and this like energies coming out of the earth. Okay, minerals, iron, a lot of mineral, a lot of copper, right? We're having a great time, thank you. So there's a vortex here, and there's like all kinds of cool shit here, right?
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
This compass
It doesn't work.
is being is all fucked up because the energies here are coming out of the earth, are from the planet Mars. So they defy the laws of Earth gravity because they obey the laws of another planet. So that's why you end up.
I obey Dana and she obeys me. That's all that matters.
I'm sorry. Who? What? I'm having a great time. Thank you. So yeah, the compass doesn't work here. So when you go driving, if you don't got a real strong sense of direction, okay, I almost drove us to Sonoma today because I took the wrong turn.
Okay, we got one here. It says, Chicken George 1236 says, okay, we got one here. It says, have a good time. Chicken George 1236.
Well, I feel like, okay,
YouTube planning on a real relationship. I know it's going to be hard, but no, I know you two can do it. Relationships are hard.
20 years, I know. Yeah.
So far, it's been great.
We are, okay.
Did you hear that? She's had 20 years. Could be more, but I'll go back to the other channel. You see, I can't show her Facebook profile because I haven't got it up on the computer. But just something about his take on innocent individuals, and yet you want to watch one of his videos. He's been lined for the vulnerability of Diana, and I hope that doesn't happen with her with him, because he should not be taking the pee out of other people if he's genuine. And why would you drive so long to see her? So just be aware, anybody that's targeted, and obviously warn me. He's very good at computers as well. He's still got a job. And you notice the type of people that go in. And you don't suddenly be able to get like 2,000 subscriptions. And why play videos of other people, what they're going through, and that's all the content you've got.
Will talk about the people that are talking about the people on the drum. It's a shock day.
It's not a kind of show to show other people's trauma. And that's all that he does in some of his shows. I did warn, somebody I know from Australia about him, and be careful.
Yeah, he's called the police on him.
Gang stalking. You know when you're being bullied at work.
So Diana does not talk about the gang stalking issue. She doesn't open up about her experiences.
I missed it. It was supposed to be 1.9. Because when he said, I didn't her fucking face off and kick the fucking shit out of him. Just be nice.
Okay, so that's that. And this is one what I said, just observe for yourself. There's a lot of things going on.
Technology has driven our world to a drastic state of vulnerability.
He's got computer skills.
I finally did it today. I got my tire filled up, went out to the store, and actually got out of the house for 2 days. I've been stuck late in bed almost, doing nothing but chatting in those groups. But today we're going to talk about TI News. And we got one on this gang stalking group, called the Gang Stalking Database. I'll put a link in the description below. It says, when you realize your ex, the ex-husband, ex-wife, was your handler, what did you do? And Maureen Essen says, he was a social engineering arresting the life.
So anyway, that's that. And I'll keep it short. And you can tell he's very good at graphics. So okay, so that's it. I've got to get some sleep. No, it's late for me.
And let me fucking read this. Okay.
That was a good cut there.
Yeah, you're supposed to be paying attention to what I'm
Go,
saying.
go.
Ignore that for a moment. You can go back.
All right, go.
Are you not listening?
Go.
You should listen. This is your friggin' reading.
All right, listen.
After a very long, dark night of your soul, where you spend a lot of nights feeling all this shit over your head, this Knight of Swords energy, look at, that's been you more nights than one. More nights than you care to remember. You've been like in this situation.
Not last night.
Watch out,
Why?
guys.
Because that shit's coming to an end. Look, that shit is coming to an end. Okay? That situation, this is
What's
coming.
this one?
This is a very bad ending for those who targeted you. This is your
Show
success
the card. Show the card.
in spite of everything they tried to do.
They get stabbed in the back
Okay.
every time.
Because look at all these fucking swords coming up. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, this is Ace of Cups.
So that's what she looks like now. So just observe that. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. So just observations. And got to go now. And I'll mute this so I can no, I'll just end the stream now. That was just a brief subject.